I got sent up to Puckapunyal. I was there for a little while, then I got sent to Kapuka up in New South and done a recruit training there. It was probably about 3 or 4 months I was up there. And then come back to Pucka and I sailed to Korea with the 2nd Battalion. And that was the strangest thing happened because we left from Pucka to go to Sydney because the ship was leaving from there. And we boarded the ship, we went to Japan. We're on the way to Japan, and they said, right, you and you off. You're getting off here, and you're going to go somewhere else. You're going to do some advanced training, see? And I was one of the you know. So we got off in Japan, and they sent us to a place called Haramura. It's apparently where the emperor, the Japanese emperor, were in these big stables, and it was great. Yeah, and apparently that's where he had his horses and all this sort of stuff. And anyway, we learnt all this advanced weaponry, you know, training with these American type weapons, stuff that we'd never ever seen before, you know. And yeah, and then when we finished this, we went back to this camp in Japan in Hiro, just up from Kure, and there for a little while, and then they said, righto, you go to Korea, and we did. So we went over to Korea, and the stranger, I didn't go back and rejoin my battalion. They sent me to 3 Battalion. It was so strange how all this sort of happened, but that's the army anyway. So yeah, so I joined 3 Battalion, and I was there. I was there when the truce was signed, and there for quite a while actually, and there for quite a while after. No, it's not very nice. No one wants to do that anyway. No one ever has to do it again. The Korean War was a little bit different to, or a lot different to, like the First World War or the Second World War. That was horrendous, you know. This was a different type of war, you know. It was a lot of night stuff, you know, going on patrols, you know. It was ridiculous, really, political crap. And, you know, there was some nasty, I suppose, you know, campaigns, you know, where I was lucky enough I wasn't involved in, because by the time I'd got there, most of the, you know, I was probably only there bloody 6 months or so before the actual siren, before the truce was signed, you know. So I didn't see a lot of horrible stuff go on, you know. I did, nor I wouldn't want to anyway. No, but I didn't. That was a different sort of, it's a different war to the other, you know, there was none of that bloody charging or the bayonets, all the crap and bloody, that was, because what I don't know whether you know Korea or bloody Japan, you know, they're all mountainous bloody regions and bloody hills and valleys and stuff, you know. And you go like down one bloody mountain, a little bit of bloody, and you back up another one sort of stuff. So you're dug in one bloody hill, and Charlie's over on the other hill, and you're bloody firing at each other, and bloody planes are bloody flying over, bloody firing rockets and dropping bombs and that sort of stuff. But there was not a lot of actual hand combat, sort of hand-to-hand combat. It was a nasty little thing. I'll just talk to you off camera about that. There was a minefield, you know, and because it's, as I said, it's all sort of hills and valleys, and the minefield was up this sort of up in the valley, you know, and wherever there's a minefield, there's always barbed wire, you know, to stop you going in the bloody thing, and there's usually little tags on it, you know, like a triangle tag like that, you know, to say it's a minefield. And but somehow, I don't know who or what, someone had, where the wire had come down like that and had been sort of pinned onto the ground, you know, someone had sort of pulled these bloody spikes out and the wire had come up, you know, because it had been stretched down there when the thing came, so it sprung up. And this young guy, he's gone in the dark, like he's gone under this bloody wire, and he's in the minefield, see? And this guy, the sergeant, Keith Ferran, his name was, a hell of a nice guy, and he was with us in, you know, at Pucker and that sort of stuff, you know, and he was, this was with, I didn't actually see this, you've got to understand this, I didn't see this, but he said to the kid, like, you know, don't move, you know, he's in a fair way, he said, don't move, he said, I'll come and get you, you know, and so he went in to get him, and you sort of feel around with your bayonet, you know, and this sort of stuff, but he missed one, didn't he? Yeah, and Keith didn't come back. Lovely, lovely guy, you know, because he'd gone to help somebody else and bang, blew himself up. But, yeah.